Yeah, so G2's map is Train, and OG's map is Nuke, which is surprising.
Okay, well, Train, we know they play at least as PvP on it, so they've got, well, they don't necessarily have the best tactical approach.
T-sides by any means. Their T-sides were pretty rubbish.
But their individual level could get them through a few rounds. G2 are the clear favourites.
So what did we see? We said Volder as the inner player. He was doing sometimes the connector smoke, so it was deep into the box holes.
On the T side as well, he was pushing inside alone a lot.
We had
Train, I think.
Okay, so the opening moves for G2, moving back to Pro League, they just do the 5 in the E-box lane smoke, and they just put Hunter out there, and Hunter finds a lot of room. But he finds a lot of room aggressively finding kills, not like in a Carrigan just being disruptive, getting eyes. Hunter just kills everybody. So look out for that one. Nexa, I think he plays inside, and they also flex Hunter over on some of the gun rounds, so that would leave Amanek, Kenny, and Jax towards Yard. Kenny being flexible with the AWP. Yeah, so should be some good stuff going on here. If we can get the multi-sniper activated with the big green, that's always a fun one.
Yes, good to see when it comes through, but not known for their financial management skills at G2. Sometimes have to bring it a little bit later than expected, but for now, the upper push continues. 4 players is trying to work in with the flashbangs here. Smoke's going to be deployed towards lower to take the gauge away from the upper position. And it's Valda who's waiting patient on the site. That's not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. It's going to be the first kill for G2 and the second. You've got to hit those, Chad. You've got to hit those.
Yeah, Jax is someone who I think the more we see when he has those games where he goes like nuclear, he hits a lot of headshots, getting a very high headshot percentage.
He does. the new and improved French-speaking headshot machine.
Well, there was a chance here for OG in the retake. They were gifted a couple of kills, but overall, pretty convincing from the likes of G2. 3 kills for Hunter.
What do we have? What are our expectations here on this game? Like, if you had to throw a scoreline out there for this map, where would
69 G2.
69 G2.
Yeah, I think I'd be leaning towards after seeing OG's Train fresh in my mind, and knowing they've had approximately 15 minutes to patch those holes. I think that their T-side woes will continue.
We stole Nathan for 5 of those.
We did indeed.
I'm going to go with a really tender scoreline here of 16-4.
Oh, okay. So really uninspired by OG's
one hell of a T-side.
OG haven't done anything to even remotely excite me yet.
Yeah, one hell of a T-side, you're right. And MBK has been slaughtered, and my God, Nexa paid quite the price.
What's the most expensive thing you've purchased lately?
Those silly shoes those clown shoes I was wearing yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Shoes as well, probably the same time Alex purchased those, or tattoo, I suppose. My tattoo is the most expensive thing and the only thing I really buy, I suppose.
Okay.
It's not really an object, is it?
What about you, Chad?
Well, it depends on how recently.
Well, it's your question. I guess you made the parameters.
Yeah. Yeah, probably gym stuff for our gym at home.
Yeah.
I guess. A bracelet that I bought for somebody else, which was a ridiculous amount of money.
I do love it, though.
That bracelet.
Yeah.
It looks good on you, Alex.
It does. Thanks for that.
Those diamonds look real
They do.
good.
They shine.
Iced out.
Yeah, that was a
diamond.
curious. Anyway.
Save now for the CTs, I'd imagine.
Hold on to what you got, boys, because they're kind of pinned in, though. Look, Amanek's been doing very, very hard lurky things. I think they've really put him back in that traditional, more get-right lurky role, right, where he's almost deady to that in most occasions.
They seem to know.
If they can't kill him here, they're trapped. They're screwed. Amanek's real good. Amanek is a fragger.
Yeah.
Oh.
A couple of kills in return.
Yeah.
They've kept the rifles, though, so losing a couple of MAC-10s probably not the end of the world.
Yeah, CT's don't really... Oh, we'll see whether they can hold on to them. The T's are coming in that direction.
They should just save it. They're like the T shouldn't give away anything more.
Or there's a chance they'd probe Kenny, but yeah, they shouldn't.
See, the thing is, though, with a Scout and 2 MAC-10s in play, right? And then you've got a CZ and a Deagle in the back pockets of Man2 and Issa. They can drop those across. So this round right now, you're going to have 2 MAC-10s, you're going to have 2 upgraded pistols, and you're going to have a Scout. This is a dangerous round. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much. That was Chad Sponge Birchall over on the sidelines here at CS Summit 5. And we are jumping into our 3rd round of play. Just those saved MAC-10s and that Scout Valda had in the previous. An Armored Deagle for Man2. He's been dropping double 30s today. Admittedly, both games going into overtime, but a consistent fragging presence from the rookie. With these AKs, though, it looks like Kenny just wants to flex on the haters. He does seem like somewhat of a maverick as he taps the toes of one, pulling the rest of the site apart.
Should be pretty smooth sailing at this point. You've got an open bomb site. You've got a 5-on-4. You know they've only got pistols. A MAC-10, sure.
Have you ever been sailing?
A few times, yeah, I have actually. It's better when it's smooth.
That's
no waves.
something.
Oh, this is dangerous now.
This is looking quite dangerous. They won't have
Okay.
kits, but there is a strong chance they can win it, especially that kill coming through.
Oh dear, Henry Grip.
Amanex got to be the hero, and that's
Whoa.
an important shot to hit.
Well, we did say it was dangerous going into the round, so no surprise to seeing it get snatched away.
Well, there we have it.
They will be able to buy, though. That plant will facilitate it. Nex is the only one with who's bankrupt, basically.
A 5-4 lead.
NBK, though, those
Bomb
2
planted.
kills. Caught Kenny with his barrel exposed. You don't want to be caught like that.
Definitely not.
You know, I had that weird period in the middle of the year where I was like buying random stuff. Like I bought
Yes.
that neck hammock.
Yeah.
And I bought that
right.
that prickly thing you lay down on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really use them enough to know if they work properly.
You didn't, did you? Didn't
No.
give them the
Those
time.
impulse purchases on Amazon will get you.
Yeah, I might do a couple more of those. January, we should just order as much as we possibly
Well,
can.
I normally do that if I'm stuck in London for a week or so. That will happen, but I haven't really had the time
I
to buy
haven't strung
anything.
together consecutive
I wouldn't
days.
even know where to get it delivered to.
I've been having that problem recently.
70. Never mind. All right, so haven't used the opening smokes in the same way they normally would, but they're just kind of contacting out and aim mapping. I love it.
There
Yeah,
we go. This is
getting it
kind of
done.
what OG were trying to do on their T side at the moment. Now,
Similar
keeping
results.
things, keeping things level. That's something. Access to the site gained, and Amanex got the bomb. So,
Oh,
that's quick from
Nico's
Hunter.
cousin.
Woohoo! That's a nice little finish there. 2 kills to close things out. They answer back 3-1.
He's got the 10-year coin next to his name, and
Like
he's
to see
doing
it.
it right. That's what you want to see. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you may have missed the game before. If you have been playing this game for as long as some of us, get that 10-year coin up. Get it up there. Get that badge. It's a badge of honor.
what kind of wedding anniversary is that? If that was a marriage,
Is it like gold?
is it
No,
maybe
not gold.
10.
Gold's
First
like
one?
20 years or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like wood.
If I'm ever married for that long,
What?
What?
get me out of there.
Why?
Why? Because
You'd be happy.
you're happy.
presumably.
Yeah, I want the
You're
white.
sending us real mixed messages here,
I want the
Chad.
white picket fence with the dog and the. I want
Okay.
Sean Gare's life. Oh, he's actually. He actually just walked up.
He's holding a gun as well. A fake gun, a fun gun.
A fun gun.
A fun gun.
A fun gun from
A
the
water
wardrobe.
pistol. A water pistol.
A super soaker.
Yeah, a Nerf gun.
No,
Super Soaker. God, I never got the real ones. I always got the knockoffs.
from the corner
I
shop.
always got the Super Soaker, but it was called the Mega Squirt
Yeah.
I'm
from
kind of.
Poundland.
I'm kind of afraid of water pistols now
Why?
Talk to me.
because when I was about 10, I think it was, my family took me, my mum and dad and my little sister, and we went on a trip to the States. We went to Disneyland here in LA.
cool,
we
cool,
went
cool.
to Universal. We went to Lake Tahoe. We went to Vegas. We did all that kind of stuff, right? They took us
Sure.
on a bit of a West Coast adventure. Then on the way back, because it's a long flight, they took us through Singapore. So we had a day stop in Singapore. And for those of you who don't know, Singapore is a very tropical location. So it rains like most days at lunchtime. And then Mum had a genius idea to go, oh, well, let's go up to the pool. Now, not her fault, obviously. We've gone up to the pool after it's rained and stuff, and me and the old man are running around the pool being idiots and shooting each other with water pistols. And I put my face into the pavement and put my 2 front teeth through my front lip and snapped one in half and had to go to the dentist with blood everywhere as a 10-year-old kid in Singapore.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the game.
Well, fair enough. No water pistols will be brought out here. I don't
Childhood trauma aside, a 2 versus 4 made a little easier.
Oh dear.
Oh, God, sorry to hear about that, Chad. My sister had the same thing with bouncy castles. Yeah, she was energetically running back from her bouncy castle session in a pub garden for the Brits watching, and just straight up face to benched.
Ouch.
Yeah, there's childhood injuries, man. I avoided most of those.
I got-
Everyone had a broken arm at some point. I never did.
As like a 6-year-old in like a supermarket, like a mall,
Yeah.
I got my knee stuck in a bench, and then this old man came out, and he had just bought something like for us, it's like Woolworths or Coles or whatever.
Sure.
And he's come out and he's got a tub of butter. So what they've had to do is they've had to like lube
you
my
up.
knee up with butter to get me out of this fucking.
Why are you
Yeah.
putting
Got in there in the
your knee
first
I don't know. It's 6 years old.
Oh, let's just put. I'm gonna go knee first. I think. Yeah.
See if that fits in.
Let's
Yeah,
try.
it
Yeah.
fits.
Oh, okay. So the
Doesn't
knees in.
seem-
That's good. I guess
Oh,
I'll
blood swelling down
then
there.
fold my leg into this.
Oh, that's going to be
go.
a quick removal of Hunter.
Triple Orps,
Triple orbs.
or Tropes as we like to call it.
Troping.
Clorping.
Get out the forks.
So Alexi gets the second. That's his special treat. And this has been thrown over a rifle. So we're all cooking good there. That's looking good.
Oh, looking good.
As most would
Smelling
say.
good.
It's cooking good.
And things are cooking is another expression. So combining them, they can be cooking good.
Looking good.
And it's just going to be Glocks now with a Desert Eagle special package for Hunter, otherwise known as Nico's cousin.
FaZe Clan knocked out of the Blast event in last place. For those of you keeping up with all the Counter-Strike
Who did
news.
they lose to?
They lost to Liquid. Now Liquid play at
They
MIP
lost.
tomorrow, and
Yeah.
then the winner of that plays against
There we go.
Astralis.
That's good, boys.
Oh, hello,
Special
Carrigan.
guest.
So do you want to jump on here? Yeah, give me it.
We've got some invaders joining us now in the studio here at CS Summit. We've got none other than champions just 4 days ago over in Denmark, now live here from California. Carrigan and Frozen from Mousesports.
What's going on, boys?
How are you doing, Frozen?
Good. Enjoying life.
Yeah.
It's a
I
good
feel
life
it.
right now, right?
Yep.
What do you think about the triple AWP CT setup? Do you think that's the future?
I think it
Yeah?
can be in our team at least.
Get
dude,
it going.
yeah.
Yeah, and your team it definitely can be.
Wait, Frozen, you were doing some mad AWPing, were you? Am I making that up? I swear, like last week, you just decided to be like a primary AWPer.
Nah, they didn't want to let me up.
They're not giving it to you. Oh, it's a point of tension, is it?
Well, against we have never played AWP on A really on Vertical. So against Liquid, he just said, "I need an AWP now," and he just started playing AWP 5 rounds in a row. That's how we stopped A on Vertical.
There you go. I like that you're allowed. There's a space to take initiative like that. That's good.
What do you guys make of this OG team so far?
It's really hard to build an international team.
Yeah, right.
Especially
From scratch as well, no
From
foundations.
scratch.
A lot of pressure
I mean,
with the organization, big name, a lot of moving parts.
Mouse
there.
Sports has
Exactly.
been there.
It's gonna be take a long time. Even with our team, it was like 4 different teams. The only 2 guys who played in the team together was Chris and Rob. So
Yeah, right.
it takes a long time. And also for Cola, the first intro of the team you make is you don't understand what you're going into until you've been there for a while.
Yeah, and you've never called in English before as well. There's a lot
That's
of different things to think about here.
So I think 220 can be a good year for OG, but you have to give them a lot of time.
Yeah, well, we saw them play before, and it just seemed like they were they won the game against VP, but it was an overtime, and they threw away a lot of rounds. They didn't really have much on their T side. It's just lots of contact plays and very, very basic executions, lots of lurks as well, just individuals trying to step up. I guess this is like a good tournament though for them. You get the veto down to like single maps. You can focus on some things, but it's still not going to be an amazing environment, I can imagine.
I mean, they got trained back to back here, so I just heard Alexi kind of giving them a couple of slaps on the wrist. I think the words out of his mouth were, "I should never be dying with the bomb in my hands when we do this."
That's the classic one as an in-game leader. Always you planning the bomb.
Hunter's got a way in. He does this often. And now he got perhaps a triple AWP retake on the cards if they.
yeah, this
Better
is where it starts to fall apart a little bit.
What? Or does it, Henry? Look at
Yeah.
this, man.
As long as it doesn't retake, it's fine. This situation is good.
And another
There's
one.
another one. Oh yeah, if you hit those.
Okay.
That's more like
It's
it.
really working.
This is a pure AWP map. It looks like AWP DM.
It does.
2-on-2, 15 seconds remaining.
They got to get to that bomb.
Have you guys managed to watch much of Mantu yet?
Not really.
He's really quite good. Yeah, he's
the
been
go-
playing very well today. I don't know what's happening here,
They
but
win?
they've gone for a knife attempt.
They didn't even. There has 9 seconds left. Kenny had the bomb.
And he went for the
I
knife.
didn't even- there were 9 seconds.
What's
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
and
happening?
he goes for the knife.
Was that a 4v
Did he miss the pistol?
That was
Or
a
miss an AWP shot? I guess maybe.
4v3
All I saw was him swinging around the corner of a knife.
with 3
Didn't seem-
AWPs?
Maybe we should have replay of that round.
Can we just watch the whole thing again?
Yeah.
NBK just got his knife. Okay. I think everyone they're taking a timeout just to understand how they won the round. Okay, G2 have just got the 4th on the board. Now normal.
And now they only go for 1 AWP, right?
Yeah.
That was the change.
This is the shift.
Did you guys notice the price increase of the Krieg? Did it affect your team at all? Do you feel like you used it less?
Not really.
No,
I mean, it
still-
depends if I'm calling a strat. Obviously, if you buy an SG and only have
14
one flash,
seconds
we need to
left.
smoke.
Kenny's on train. Next
That's
is
the
coming
replay.
behind Z. Kills him, and then
And then-
NBK.
7 seconds, no
Oh, it's
bomb.
Valdo.
Oh my
planted.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of insane.
But I think the Krieg is still good. The thought we had at some point was like, it's not too good to buy it too early in the game.
Sure.
Because you give the CTs, the SGs very early.
Yeah, that's the thing,
So
right? If you lose
when-
that round, you just
yeah.
end up giving it to them. That's a good point.
Oh, tension's going to be high. I can feel it right now. After losing that round, OG, and now a frustrated call. Mantu's died early. I can see this.
Well, he said he's an aggressive AWPer, right? MBK
Yeah.
just said that to us. Like he said, he's known to have this really aggressive style. So he goes down quickly to Kenny. At this point, they can just bleed out the utility. They know the money's not going to be great on the OG side. They've got what?
They're stacking B. Interesting.
3 players in there.
with no map control besides teammate.
Gamble, no?
That's a good gamble. Some might think, but not
Dude,
right now.
it must be such a scare, like a ballsy call. Like it's usually educated guesses, right? You've got
It's
either a
just-
read or you've
Yeah,
got the
like
map
you're better
info.
off saving your weapons
Yeah,
on a map
but
like this.
At this point, at some point, they have to push B, one of the guys, to bait them in. Because the further the time ticks down,
Right.
the gamble is more and more useless. But
So you need to draw. You need to next. It almost needs to find something.
This
Yeah.
is actually perfect.
that's also
though.
why he's staying high, I think, so he can push at some point.
We're smart, Finland.
And then, yeah.
Now it's a problem.
now the
Oh,
he,
hang on.
why?
They're also separate. The bomb's now completely on his own. It's going to be Hunter responsible to try and get that towards the bomb train. 30 seconds, and Amanek, his progress through Ivy has been rewarded. Hunter continues to just maneuver so smoothly.
Well, crisis averted.
Yeah.
It would have changed a lot, though, if they killed the guy brown walls.
Oof.
Because then they had full control of brown walls and knew it was A, and he could position himself better.
Well, that's going to be the last of the gold for OG, I think. Not really much to speak of. Tactical timeout. Now, this is a rough map, right? If you're a new team, like, sure, everyone's going to know the smokes and the setups, but it's all about timings. You guys spoke about your system on the T-side of train, really kind of down to like the minutiae, right? It comes down to the last few moments. If one thing goes wrong, it all falls apart, right? So this is not the best map for a new squad,
I
presumably.
mean, in some way it is. If you are a new team, you should have heavy executes on the map.
Yeah.
Because the default takes
Yeah,
a lot
just
of
trying to
time.
get the
Everybody
bomb
has to
down.
understand the
Yeah.
procedure, what the caller wants, when to do what. But train is always a map you can always execute.
This is the thing we haven't seen from OG's point of view, at least on their T side. They didn't have a single
Like
execute, right?
contact players.
That's
yeah.
what I said to the team yesterday. I felt on the T side they played a lot of default,
Yeah.
which I think is tough if you're a new team because everybody has to be on the same page,
Yep,
and that
absolutely.
takes months to.
And we just spoke
create.
to NBK, and he was saying he was saying like at the moment like it feels really hard to communicate effectively. So defaulting is probably not necessarily the.
That's also what I thought. Like just keep fakes maybe, and then explode down low or something. But they spread out a lot, and then they take mid-round decisions. And when you're a new team, you don't know how the other guy wants to play it. Is he playing too aggressive or passive? You know,
yeah.
you don't know the perfect roles yet. Who you want to put somewhere.
I think they got a bit of a heating issue in the room. I can see the aircon control out. They're like,
Yeah.
It
What
is.
is it?
It is tough in the room.
yeah,
What
is
is
it
it,
cold?
hot?
That's
cold?
today we are in the shorts.
Oh,
Okay.
damn,
Yeah.
okay. All those PCs chugging along.
It's super cold yesterday, no?
Yeah, but that's because we turn on the air conditioning. We turn it off, and after 5 rounds, I'm like sweating pretty much.
Too hot or too cold.
Yeah,
Can't find
that's
any sort of happy medium.
No balance.
No.
Like the SG.
Oh damn! Hot fire,
Oh my goodness.
dude.
Well,
Someone who is it talking about wanting the org back? Is it Sean?
What
Yesterday,
about it?
I
What
was
did he
having a
say?
conversation. They were saying that he
It
was
never
saying
went their way. I'm still playing with it.
This
yeah,
guy is
okay,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, but you're not even using the scope. You're like holding team main with it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's still the only one playing Oak. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Keeping the Augment alive still.
I asked who's the one in org, and nobody answers.
Yeah, just you can keep that, bro.
Anyone want to
Anyone
drop? I
else?
got an org for anyone? No, no, I'll take
If
the
I say
eagle.
SG, everybody, yep.
Who's that? Yeah, if there's one Krieg, who gets it? Well, who's got like the alpha Krieg? Is it you, Frozen?
I'm
Me.
always,
Yeah,
I'm always a
Chris, no?
sweet guy giving it to either. If he has the creek, he always has it. But if he doesn't have it, I give it instant to him. He says, "Thank you."
Thank you.
Daddy gives you a present.
Yeah.
That's all you can say, really. And, we'll move into the full eco here. It is going to be the full stack. I like these setups. They actually,
What is a tower?
I tell you
Yeah,
what, like
ooh.
in CS:GO right now, like no round is safe. Like it's still, like,
It's
even
crazy.
these can just fall apart. We saw it before with
We
VP.
have
got
tried
4
a few
kills.
times as well, losing these rounds. They
Yeah,
are
you give
very
him your
losable.
best. Like one kill, all of a sudden, like
Yeah.
it just turns into a nightmare, like really quickly. But this looks like it's under
But
control.
not here.
No, this is absolutely fine.
They got full control.
Yeah, G2, 6 rounds on the board now. This is looking very promising, considering the lack of form we saw from OG on their T side. Should be a pretty simple finish here. G2 are the massive favourites going into this one anyway. I even had VP as a favourites going into
did,
the
you
previous
did, yeah.
matchup, right?
It's not gone perfectly and could if he gets that rifle, but it's just out of his
Full
reach.
control.
Yeah.
Full control, my
Easy.
friend. In the words of White Ra.
6-3. You guys still think you can lift the trophy here with the lineup? You're looking pretty decent.
It's gonna be tough, I
Yep.
think, when it comes
What do you-
down to best of
3-1 right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't make top 4, kind of disappointing.
Okay.
But I'm used to play with standing through my whole career.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
So
Yeah. You know, it's not your first rodeo.
it is possible.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. You're just like kind of slotting him into all box 6 roles right now. That's kind of just hoping it works out. It seems like he's playing really well. Like I'm a fan.
Yeah.
He's communicating pretty well. So and playing really well as well. So just
Oh,
keep that up. It's pretty good.
It's good PR for him. He needs a new team.
That's also what I thought. Like he deserves a second chance.
Yeah,
In Heroic,
absolutely.
he didn't really get to play up, so
No.
I believe he has something in it, and
No,
he's showing it
absolutely.
so far.
Yeah, it looks decent. That's for sure. Inside we go then. Just going to wait for the smoke to slightly dissipate and then I'll walk through and hopefully get the trade. But the
Not
re-smoke comes
assisting
through.
comes.
Surprise.
Hello.
Surprise!
Valde's got a real
This
shot
is
here.
hot.
So this is
I love
Rob's
this
position.
spot. Oh, but he falls
But
off.
the movement is off.
Does find one though. That's not bad.
Could be enough. Damn, Alexi.
What happened here?
Full nades here, Hunter. What you gonna do?
Nate could be
nade
enough.
was
Throw them all at the same
Oh,
time.
he's get him.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Alexi's caught it, and now just a 1v1.
He has a Molotov though.
What are you thinking?
He's gonna win this.
Ah,
Yeah,
round
let's
one.
go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
It's done.
More
It's
love.
over.
It's
Look at
over.
this.
He should
Yeah.
save already.
No kit.
No kid, no
No
smoke.
kid, no smoke.
He's done.
Maybe Valde had one, no? He was on the side.
Like the most ridiculous. Oh, no. Lovely.
And the Gilly wins the clutch.
The Galils, man. Do you think that we're going to be seeing more like 4-round, like second-round Galils? And
I mean, it makes sense when it comes to down to buy grenades. I think we have been using as well, me and Chris mostly.
yeah,
Um,
does it feel stronger? Does it like? I mean, I know they tightened
the
up the
spray is
spread.
better. The spray is better.
Yeah.
like you could always like burst with it,
Yeah.
but the spray was uncontrollable after 10 bullets. Like it was just like spray and pray,
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
But now it's more controllable.
Well, OG not really in control of this situation. HE Esports main entrance, I'd assume. Try and see if you can steal a kill away. It's you should never go main on those sort of rounds. You know he's broken the money. Stay away from
The
that
classic
spot.
out pop and Tico. It can go wrong.
It can go
Can.
wrong.
It looks like it's about
It has
to.
been known to fail in
It
the
has.
past.
Sometimes
It's
it goes wrong.
Okay.
under control.
We have tried that Antigo as well. It also went wrong for us, so not doing that
It's
anymore.
a lot of scary close fights against pistols, man.
Just one scout or 2 or 3
Ooh.
tags, and it's
Yeah.
That's
the
the
trend
feeling.
spell.
Ooh, back in pop again.
Yeah, and then you're all just sitting there with like
Full back.
20 HP, like, well,
I'm low. Okay.
GG. This does look like OG are going to be having some issues because let's not forget it was
I
their
think
T
this is
side
done.
Hank.
Yeah, I think this is unfortunately over for them. They needed to win the half at least, and then get a pistol, then get a few of those defaults working for themselves. They just don't have enough.
It's
in
gonna
the
be even
tank.
harder, no? ST. for them.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be real hard.
I mean, a C2 in your new team, that's where it all should
Yeah.
work. Besides my black wall pass, it's really decision making.
You see FaZe has got knocked out of Blast.
Yup.
That's last place as well. Oof. It's not going.
International rosters, man. It's a
they're
turbulent tale.
they're not easy.
You've got G2 as well doing the same thing here. You've got that changing their language and going international. It's an experiment that I think, Carrigan, you've been involved in for a while.
Might have been there.
You've got
with
some
few
experience
laps.
with that, yeah.
Last place, though, that's a rough one.
I
mean,
didn't
why do we
expect, I
call
didn't
it
expect them
fourth?
to beat Liquid and Astralis, but I mean, the
NIP.
last 2-0 to NIP was.
Yeah.
And then on Vertigo, the game in the veto. Oof.
Yeah, that's
That's a
gonna
tough one.
that's gonna knock them back. Especially when they've got the roster they seem to have won now. It's an odd one, but
So here comes an execute. That's how I want OG to play
Every
when they
round.
go to T side.
Smokes play. And right, straight through the smoke. Jack's ballsy.
Good movement, man.
They're playing so much 1-1 on C2 side. Just like
yeah, just patrolling each area. MBK.
They've got the bomb now, right?
This is not gonna. No one's watching Pop Dog. This is all falling apart.
and there's
isn't it?
one guy above pop. Probably knew there was
Yeah.
one guy in pop.
Yeah, you're right. There's nothing. They remember, this is the first time they've even called in English, this team. So they're all going to be, like, have different names for the spots. They're not going to be able to get it out quickly enough. Like, they can all speak good English. That's
Yeah.
not the problem. It's like the language of Counter-Strike is different in each region, even each country, like in Europe.
I'll never forget when we got Guardian. It was numbers.
Yeah, he did numbers.
That-
He's
that
been
was
doing that since,
confusing.
like, Source as well. Like, I've heard about that first
Oh,
time.
damn, Alexi.
The time.
That's enough. Winning the round for OG. 2 frags. Stops the bomb.
Died after. If they make this 7-8 and they win the pistol and
That's
they
fine.
execute
They
and they
Lot-
cluster
a lot of
around.
variables.
You realise your list is getting
Yeah,
longer and longer.
longer, right?
That's like every
Also
guest
win
segment.
anti-coast. This is one of the most important
Oh
things
my
now.
goodness.
You
yeah.
need a couple of those these days. Like,
The amount of times we sit there and go, well, we've seen people win rounds with less. It's like 3
Yeah.
Deagle headshots in the kill feed. Okay, well, never mind.
yeah, the Deagle's gone nuts this year.
I mean,
Everyone's just so
in
good
our
with
team,
it.
the scouts are just making our deagles work. So it's just
Yeah,
one bullet.
that's right.
It's just one shot.
Yeah, that's true. You got
And
old
then
Chris J in there. fucking
If you have
getting
to
it
pay
done.
attention to how Rob's plays with a deagle, it's like a shotgun. The
Yeah,
angles he
he's
takes is like a
nuts,
shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so strange.
Aiming at the belly button.
Like, how good is his form at Pro League, man? With the AK-47, once I came back out, Damn, that was like the best level I've ever seen.
Get that kid back off the Krieg, man. Keep him on the
like
AK.
that AK of his, like that was the most brutal like heads-up CS I've seen in a while. Like he's had so much confidence. The aim was just fucking crazy. Like he's back.
It's not often you see Robin smile, but
I know,
he did it after each game.
Yeah.
In EPL.
There you go. That's a good start.
That's a good good sign.
That was wild.
Ooh, damn, Jax. He really wants to fight.
That pop.
The battle for Pop Dog just seems like such a...
But they have no map control seats now. This is not a fun situation. And there we go.
They get caught in that open position a lot, don't they? Wow.
Blue train so awkward, man.
And here's the guy in pop again.
Carrigan, you were being like just running out of main entrance like every single round. Like is that like a little system you developed with the smoke to like extinguish? But you seem to get out cleanly every time. Like, what's the secret behind it?
Basically, it's called Fin Move, and it just means I'm on my own, and then the rest better go inside or out Ivy or something.
Do something to help.
Yeah.
The Fin alone.
They leave me alone.
They leave you alone.
That's the move.
You've been doing that for a while in your teams, though. Like when your team are executing the other side of the map, it's normally you that's on the other side, like trying to show presence and stuff. Is that because you like to know when you've caused enough rotation, like having like the information you want, then you tell them to go, or you just don't trust anyone else?
I trust my read and information more because I can see what's happening on the map.
Some people can say like, there's maybe 3 over here. Hit 1. You just like, there's actually 2. You got
if you saw the game against Astralis, the last round. Voxic says, still 2 guys B. I looked at the game, there was not 2 guys B. He's just saying it.
That's the same reason I asked is that like, all the in-game leaders, like when I used to play, we used to do the same thing as well. You sort of want to know yourself, just so you can get like the hero reload or a rotation, and it's on you if you fuck it up at that point. You don't trust on anyone else.
So you didn't trust me, Finn, or what?
Oh, dear.
Sometimes, Robert.
He just doesn't want to blame you.
You just say like, there was one round Inferno I didn't trust you. You said 3 guys B, and he was already library.
There was
he was
He wasn't reading a book, let me tell you.
So he said, David said 3 guys B, but he was Speedway. That's
Bro,
kind of...
try to call 3 fucking position in 2 seconds, man.
Then you end up 3B.
Yeah, it's faster, man.
Like
fast but wrong
like
info.
in your mind, the side of B just gets bigger and bigger as the time goes down.
Are they winning it? No, they cannot.
Yeah, maybe. It would take something pretty amazing, not now.
Nah, there's an SG.
Oh, wait. It's Hunter, man.
It's Hunter.
The Hunter? It's the cousin...
Cousin
the
of
other way
Nico.
around.
Nico's cousin.
Yeah, Nico's
But that was a little sketchy. Still, that's an important one. So you said 8-7. So the Carrigan dream still lives on.
Yeah.
And they're going to take an off into that next one as well.
They need a pistol and Antico. Then you can
Then
make
we're
them
talking.
believe. But we all know they're going to win the pistol and Antico anyway.
Yeah, that's the way it goes
It's
down
always
these
how it
days,
happens.
unfortunately. Then the next team will win their 4 spy, and we'll keep going for like 6-7 rounds, and then we'll get
And then one SG comes out full eco and they win the round with the SG.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Frozen gets 3! Somehow.
Yeah, that gun is really... This is on the CT side is what's ridiculous. It is like lined up, when players are lined up, it is mows through people, like multiple targets, you just choose for them.
It's 3 bullet kill, right?
Yeah,
You can also hold train B along with an SG nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Jesus.
What a move.
Aggressive. Get out of there! Run first!
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Nice work.
That was close.
Yeah, those are the scary moments. Yeah, the steps behind you, just knife out, wiggling.
Yeah, but if that was me and I was playing the game, I would have shake the whole table because I want to move fast.
Yeah. Are you the guy that looks away from flashbangs in real life?
Not really, but I move in my chair and I move the whole table. Better get up.
Throwing your weight around.
I'm doing the same when somebody's chasing me, man. It's just a feeling, man. You have to run.
Yeah, exactly. It's in our human nature. It's fight or flight, and we're definitely not fighting. So
trying to push myself more.
yeah, I think you get an extra like a couple of units. I reckon. Yeah.
Well, the big round now. The
Let's
last
see.
one of the first half, OG looked like they were absolutely done for, but they managed to string together a few rounds in a row.
That's a strange setup.
At this point, yeah.
Why they get caught off guard all the time?
They always seem surprised. Yeah.
5 on 4, you should not be surprised when you're playing 3-2.
It should, especially if you've got a player in pop as well.
That's a
Important
problem.
Oh, and then the jump.
Yeah, Mantu, he knows where one's hanging out, but he's going to tuck in on E-Box, and now, unfortunately, down to Alexi B. He's kind of solo on the side for now and misses the close shot. Alexi can't stop the plan and can't find a retreat.
Gotta hit those.
Oh, Amanex just won this round single-handedly. He's on for an ace.
Should have played more 8 out of PA.
Yeah, the triple ops were paying off, man. I'm telling you, that was the secret. Oh.
Yeah, there's not really much chance he can do this via WP, and that confirms things.
Yeah,
it's going to be
it's not
9.
gonna happen. No comeback now.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. It's going to be that T-side swap over. We'll take a break and be back with the second half between G2 and OG very shortly. Back, ladies and gentlemen, CS Summit 5. I'm joined here by the likes of Frozen, Carrigan, and Machine. You join us for half number 2 between OG and G2. Currently in the lead are G2, but now they switch over to the CT side, and OG, they've had their problems. Sorry, some slight interference going through there. And we'll see with this inside rush. Should be able to get a bomb plant down.
This
at
is
the
the
very
one.
least.
This is the classic one.
Yeah, we've got to
And
take the bomb
smoke
down.
comes. Ooh, the
Smoke,
smoke
no
comes.
game sound. I'm freaking
Okay,
out.
yeah.
That was a
Valda does get the first though, and now
Running
Nex
out
has gone
steps,
2.
just
Here we
gonna
go. Now we're cooking with
We're going to
gas.
get stuck in here right towards the end here.
Oh, this is not fun for CTs, trust me.
No,
Ooh.
this is the worst it can be, really.
You've got a kit and a smoke, so maybe some hero
They
frags.
definitely cannot lose this one.
Yeah, this
It's
is
impossible.
look at how many players are there
Oh,
as
God.
well. There it is.
Yeah. Phew.
I mean, I saw VP earlier lose a 5 versus 4 with full utility. So
I didn't know how.
We were screaming.
Yeah,
I saw 4 Molotovs flying and 2 of them failed.
yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh dear. That's not
Someone
a good
has a
sound.
Molotov? Nope.
Oh, here come the scouts, though.
Yeah,
3 of
this
them.
one I'm talking. Oh, this is.
Yeah, this is
That's
usually
Yeah,
a
this
good
is
buy,
he
no?
said it's gonna
Yeah.
get 3 kills now.
Whose buy do you prefer? I mean, I'm still leading T's, man. Those scary. That's a scary start, but those scouts. Kenny can get his opening.
It's not fun to be called off this round. Trust me.
Where are those scouts going, man? They just get everywhere you
Is
peek.
it the B rush?
Oh,
Surely not.
this card is so annoying. One tag, you're tilted for the rest of the game.
Yeah, just like,
Oh.
well, that's my round
Okay,
over.
If you-
Games.
like the B, like CT does too. Like if
Yeah.
you're the B player, I swear, I saw Rops catch like so many bullets on the cross every time he's playing with like 70 HP.
3 scouts. One of them is hopefully holding low, right?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
just see
there
them
we go.
wallbang with the scouts. You know it's dangerous.
Bang! Oh, okay.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like Nex
okay.
is doing good work.
Yeah,
and
that's a
there we
headshot.
go.
Yes, and now the smoke comes, so we can play in that. They go back, and there he is.
No
the
one's
bomb.
watching the flank.
No.
It's all gone wrong.
So we have one guy out team it, saying pop is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomb is brawls.
Not a single
luck.
kill found.
Ah, la la la.
Yeah, we've all been here before. It hurts.
Couple of times.
The comeback was denied, as I said.
They
That
start
was
picking up those rifles. There's a Krieg and an AK now in round 3 on the CT
Yeah,
side.
they're gonna have to get Deagles out themselves next round. Hope for the best.
They survive 5 guys. They all go around having fun picking up weapons now.
Yeah, there's so much.
It's such a
That's
nasty
available.
way to
So much money.
What a horrible feeling. And you've got so much time to think about it. You know, it's just sitting there saving. You've just got to talk about it like, well, so they've got an AK now. So
And then
Krieg.
next round, the caller saying, "I guess we're buying here because we have no money."
Ooh, they are on peanuts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never like the lower ramp against those sort of rounds. Like I feel like going out upper at least, like you can at least spread out, and there's not so much a choke point. But lower, this seems to be a nightmare. Like you've got so many rotations, the grenades coming through. It just seems like an absolute hellish area. So just one player remaining. Issa will have to bring the AK next round and get no money, but he'll have some firepower.
He can drop a USB at least.
You can drop the USB. That, yeah.
Oh,
that's true.
I forgot
Yeah.
he had done some looting. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, okay.
Got
Yeah.
a USB. That is actually something
Yeah.
because they're gonna have nothing.
That's better than a Glock.
Don't know those Glock trains look pretty deadly, man. People are just running around quad or pre-firing
Especially
pit
when
now.
it ends. We call it thin air when you do the Glock train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin air.
Just getting it together. Quick round. Yeah, just
Get
call
it over
done.
and somehow you end
Yeah.
it 2 and 2.
And maybe Alexi needs to explain them how thin air works.
Yeah, now he's explaining.
Oh, they
They
are.
have to buy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 1400. That's it.
There's gonna be execute coming now.
If they have one of those, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
that's
thing. We
I
didn't really see
mean-
They have
much.
the default
What?
smokes. That's the pill smokes.
Yeah,
They
but
can do something around this. Oh,
He's doing the Carrigan.
and that's why you turn off the Molo, so you don't get stunned.
And that's, yeah, so you think it's because of
oh, hey,
the actual nade slowing you down, the impact of the molly
that's
bouncing
still
off?
thing.
Yeah,
Ah,
you need
yeah.
to turn off the Molo, because if you get nade and you get stunned in the Molo, you're dead.
Yeah. Death sentence.
Wait,
Oh,
Somehow?
Okay.
what?
Something, yeah. That name's got
Oh.
That's a nasty way to go. Bullets, shrapnel, and probably the round. I
European
say
armor.
probably, yeah. 9 HP.
Just have to check if it's 9 or 10, right?
I don't
Change.
know. It's really important. He's not even going to be able to pick up that bomb currently. Ooh. Did he sneak under the radar?
Oh, he stepped as well, right?
I saw him, no? Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jax.
there's.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw him.
It's
Definitely.
not over. It's over now.
Oh,
Oh, that's the best move we could do.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe for a second.
There was a chance. But now here comes the really fun part of the game.
Oh,
Full
yeah,
eco,
the full train.
just Finnair going to be taking boarding any second now.
The goal is always to get the furthest on the 6th train as T when you do the Finnair.
as fast as you can.
Yeah,
Rapid.
furthest and the fastest.
Okay. Oh,
Well, yeah, someone bought Peter 15, so now you're not doing
You've
it.
ruined the strat.
Yeah.
Straight inside rush.
Get that bomb down somehow.
You normally do on these sort of rounds.
It always seems to happen. How do they get away with it?
It's just because you just need to trade one out. You've got the cover of the site, like you're very close, but you got to break through it. Normally an SMG doesn't look good. Unless you rush it, I don't think they'll make a way through, but we'll see.
3 lower, 2 higher, no? Oh, okay.
That's a split.
Now they mix it up.
There's not really much you can do, you know. You're just like, well, we'll wait for opportunity. You might as well waste some of their money
Here we
by
go.
throwing the grenades
Knives
away.
out, boys.
The classic one, jump down low one guy and 4 guys out higher.
Okay, one, but unfortunately for them, Hunter's already on the site, and we got another round for G2. This could be a quick half, boys. This
I think
could
it will
a
be.
quick half.
I feel like, yeah, unless they won that first half, they were done for. Like, they need Mantu to show up as well on train. He hasn't really done much.
Let's see the execute now.
Oh yes, so that
He
was
might be waiting a while.
If him sees the execute, he starts believing as well.
They didn't do any at all against VP. It was just Valdo walking inside, default across the board otherwise. But we'll see. Maybe they change things up.
So let's see what the call is.
Looks like a default to me.
Yep, spreading out. This is where in your mind the flaws can arise, because it's just there's a lot of individual and pairs have to communicate, and
But this looks like actually they're just pressuring and then they're gonna split our teammate though this round. So this might be better, but
someone from Pop if they win the fight.
the problem here is like I know what the plan is. It looks they're not full nades, so they need to do something explosive with the smokes they threw in the beginning. But now they don't really get out.
Yeah, they're not really working.
They
with
have no
anything
map
right now.
control and they're gonna go out mid and gonna check Pop, sandwich on top of blue train, left inside, close teammate as well.
And
It's
they
gonna
want
be tough.
flash to go out with.
Yeah, they have to smoke something if they wanna go out there.
Oh.
I
Looks
think
a
they're
little
just going to walk
confusing.
out. They honestly have just done contacts like
Yeah.
this entire tournament, so they might not even have.
But it looks like this guy wants to flash or smoke something.
Yeah,
They're-
Mantu's got
I
both,
think they're not
so
sure what they want to do.
yeah.
Alexi's going to be probing in the brown horse. So
Just a
Mantu's
flash
been
over. That's it.
given the
That's it.
responsibility.
That's going to be it. One
And
little
a
alert
small
towards
fake
the side.
lower, and he doesn't know which flash he needs to throw yet.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
So there's
There we
something
go.
coming.
Smoke right side.
They pieced it together. So Alexi's got his troops in order, and now it's time for the smoke to plume, the flash to go over, and OG potentially just jumping to their doom. One flash, and they're out. Amanek, however, he'll hear the steps, the charge up towards Rolos.
Tough.
That's a hard line to hold. He can just escape into that
no.
smoke. What a gift.
Well, that's something. They've got 15 seconds at this point, and they'll have to just plant to the best of their ability. Bomb goes down, round is over.
This
and
looks so, yeah,
Disconnected.
disjointed.
disjointed. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, it's
But
just-
I don't understand why they're waiting so long time.
it might as well be like they're going to have a chance of a post-fight
Like the
situation.
guy in Ivy
Yeah,
had
they
no
died after
pressure.
time.
The guy in Ivy had no pressure. He could walk the whole way if he's actually took Ivy 2 guys to begin with. Because now you don't know if they're blocking mid or blocking Pop or blocking Ivy. You have zero control. You just go out mid without knowing
Yeah.
any information. Besides a small fake B, 2 guys B.
Well, Betway.com believing in G2's efforts here. 13-7, CT side. We don't think OG have got what it takes in terms of tactical depth to actually bring this one back. It'll have to be Deagles, a couple of sets of Kevlar, and one smoke, 2 flashes, 2 smokes, excuse me. And sure, there's a chance this round can work out. It's pretty unlikely though.
Yeah, Mantu dying after time as well.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
that's,
$400.
oh yeah, he's got Glock, no armor, no.
$400.
Yeah, you're all power with no cash. He got no lost
Next
bonus
round
as
is the
well.
14 round.
It's not what you want to see.
No.
And that was an armored Krieg as well.
But you
just
still have to
unfortunately.
believe, right?
Absolutely, of course.
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance like Rock success, even as 1 on 5 retake.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
What a motivator.
There's a
There's
chance.
the chance. And there it goes. Alexi shut
The
down.
bomb line comes in. That's good for Manto.
Yeah. Bomb planted, but
Yeah.
both kills for Nexa.
he's
Very
gone.
well held. Very talented player,
Instant
Nexa.
defuse so you can get the star on the scoreboard.
That's
Who
what it's
was
all
that?
about. MVP medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fake defuse 1 on 4.
Keen.
Doesn't trust his teammates.
And MBK's got nothing to say about this one. Just try and bring that Deagle into the next.
Manto can use that, I guess.
Are you gonna drop an orb now?
That's good.
Oh, Alexi.
Oh, straight at the Krieg.
Oh, never mind.
So you
Never
know
mind,
what?
that was set up. You know
you
what,
are
Mantu,
over.
you can get a deagle.
That's a shame. Just when they needed a gun round as well, they didn't go for the orb against the likes of
They have to
Kenny.
be something fast soon. No?
They're going to have to pick up the play. Can't just run another default. They have to do
Yeah.
just anything together would be
Like just stay around
favourable.
team mid for
Some
one
flashes,
minute.
smokes.
Yeah.
Just something as a 5-man unit. You've got big names in this squad. Let's give them some opportunities. Here we go.
Here,
He's
okay.
out. And Kenny's going for some Aggie Orping. This is going to screw him.
Oh, the SG
okay.
comes in.
And 2 off the back of MBK's SG.
Now-
But walking
now-
through the
No.
smoke.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a gift for Issa, and he'll take it. Right, wrap it up, put it under the tree.
Surely not.
They know where both of them are now, if they got a good
Yeah.
sight line.
But they're not just rushing to plant though, which I don't understand. He must have known there was 2 guys there.
Yeah, from the angle he was holding. Oh. Taking their time, but it looks like the round is secure. It will be Issa with the key frag towards Ivy, and he'll be the one to close things out as well.
Do you believe you're Henry?
Do I believe what?
The comeback.
Not
What's
really.
how much percentage do you think? There's,
I would
for
give them
comeback?
like 6% chance of winning this one.
Okay.
Like I just
What
don't-
about a draw?
a
It's closer
draw?
to 8, 9?
Okay, I would give you like 12. on a draw, maybe.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. But I just,
So 1 out of 10 times this comeback will happen.
exactly. That's the problem with CS. Like
He's a master's student, everybody. You see
Yeah.
that? Quick maths.
you gotta have a big sample size to really make an educated guess. But we've only seen OG play 4
I mean,
maps
I've
so
seen
far.
this in EPL, right? 14-8.
Yeah, you see that's true.
That's one of the times.
Yeah, the train comebacks can be real. That's a good point. Normally, the roles would be reversed. See if these Kriegs can do any damage any further. 1 round to G2 would be map points. $1,500 per map, boys. There's always something to play for. Got to keep that in mind.
The sneak down lower.
Contemplate.
Yeah, this is all they've been
With
doing.
why with 2 guys only?
It's working.
But that's working though.
It's not
Why do I ask the question?
bad. However, the bomb's going to be arriving late.
And it's a
then
fake. And now it's down pop.
full backtrack rotate.
Oh, it's a full rotation from
They
G2.
pulled everyone. And they're still...
What's
they're
the master
they're
fake?
not taking any space. They're all
But they're
still...
scared of
Where?
pop.
Oh no.
A smoke.
Oh,
that's
it's too
why.
late.
Oh, okay.
Should be a plant, right? There we go.
Yep. What is he doing with the bomb?
There we go.
He's a little
Bomb's
scared,
down.
David, okay?
And now, let's see if they can hold on to this 9th round. It's been set on a plate for them.
Is he gonna pick that? Here he is.
Oh, Kenny punishes it so quick. MBK's doing his hardest, but it's going to all be on
Don't
the
they know
natural
about
born killer. They know exactly where he is. That's tough.
Hunter, so good. Pushing again.
Yeah, you would
3
think
kills.
his cousin would be better than him. but
You'd think so. Doesn't seem to be in the DNA, perhaps. No, he's like, what a year he's had. Like, like
Yeah.
everyone was like familiar with him. Like at the start of the year, like we knew because he was his cousin. That was it. But then, fuck me, what a trajectory he's had. Like he's considered like to be almost a world-class player at this point. Like,
a little insider, when I was going to NA, I was thinking about bringing Hunter and Nexa.
oh
with me
really?
to NA. Yeah.
Taking you over? Was that to Envy?
I cannot confirm. or
Cannot
confirm.
confirm with that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair play.
But I really like those 2. They played really great together. I think they're
Yeah.
really good fit in their roles as well.
Yeah, gosh. And see, I actually really like the Malek Nexa addition as well. Those guys seem to be bouncing.
They
off each
work
other
really
well.
hard on this team.
They
Like,
do.
Yeah, they're really hard working, those 2 guys as well.
It's certainly paying off. Perhaps towards the end of the next, end of the next year, we'll see how these 2 teams shape up. That's a bit of a fluff.
What is this
flash.
actually? Is this a cheap fake or what?
It's just on the fly, I think.
On the
They're just
fly
like-
fake, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
But
look,
then
just
they
go
should
and
explode
show
already.
something.
Now it's too late.
You're right. You are. That's
That's
good
one of the
observa-
classic when
good
you fake
observation.
and when you
10
have tried this right. I'm looking at the score. Why not going? We're not ready.
Oh, now not flashed. And through the smoke they go. Good fight one though.
The reflex is there though. That's good.
That's what they needed.
Save.
Save.
What do you guys think about this? People saving so much lately because of the money system?
It's-
As a caster,
It's
it
so
it
difficult.
definitely makes things a lot more difficult because we got so much more air like this to just talk about nothing. Like, we just like, well, only 1 kill was found there. There was a quick pick, not really much in terms of the strategy. They knew it was a gamble to have 1 player on that side of the map. He went down. The bomb was planted.
20
Yeah.
seconds left.
No, you
Um,
spend 45 seconds talking about what could happen. You're like, okay, so they does look like they could be hitting this B site, and if they do, Frozen, the only man there, and it goes down. That's the round. Yeah, there we go. Okay,
There we go. They're saving now.
they'll be planting, and they're in pit already. So
What I actually don't like about the game right now, that round kind of encapsulates it we kind of pointed out that wasn't a very convincing fake. That actually didn't do much for them, but they've got Kriegs in their hand, so any incorrect moves you can make, everything's recoverable now. You know what I mean? Like you can go out juke an AWP if you've got the Krieg, because you can just get in there. Everyone's so good at the weapon. It really just comes down to just more like who's going to hit their shot, and it doesn't feel like you're punished for fucking up so much anymore.
Yeah, one thing I really paid attention to is actually after plan this T-side train is so tough to win.
Yeah.
But since everybody's using the Krieg, suddenly you're winning these 3-on-3s and you don't want to retake anymore.
What about Nuke? If you're on T-side, everyone's just going lower now, right? Because if you get like a 2-on-4, you've got Kriegs on lower, like you're just going to fucking just...
Yeah, you come ramp room, that's terrifying. Yeah.
Like that, I've noticed that so much. Like Astralis especially just seem to just go lower every round. If they get the bomb down lower, that's happening.
But it definitely on train, because these long distance, you can just hold the line, which you could not with an AK against
you're right.
Orb coming around the corner, or 2 guys strafing. Now you just kill both strafing.
Yeah, you see that a lot from the Krieg perspective.
They're coming out connector. Oh, they're both dead.
Yeah. You didn't even have enough time to kind of go like, and here's the spray. It's just like, and that's over. Oh, that double kill.
And save. There
and
we go
saving.
again.
Okay, so we'll be seeing them save. And now it's spent 40 seconds talking about that.
Oh, has the coach got his own laptop?
Yeah, it looks like a nice little setup.
It looked like, when I looked at our coach yesterday, he looked like he was a DJ because he had headset down and lights tiring on it.
Are they actually on the server with you? Can they see everything?
No.
Okay, this is just for TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
It looks cool though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. CSGO put that feature in, we just never used it. The coach feature.
Okay, this is an important round now.
Well, yeah.
Some might say.
Yeah, map points. It's got its weight attached to it.
Or the SK lower, we call it.
Or the 3-man stack.
It's the next level, this one though. With a tower. I haven't seen that one.
What do you think about the drop, the 2-man drop on the T side towards Pop Dog?
I think you can do so many different things in Pop Dog. 2-man drop with nade, drop in Muller like Rupstead and EPL.
Yeah, that was sick. That was really cool. That was a nice one. Because it feels like it's either like you guarantee the kill or both players die. It's never really a trade.
We talked about how to do it, and then he said, do it. And I look at his HP. Do it. He said, okay, I'm just jumping. And he jumps down and just sees his HP going lower. I'm ready to get an assist on him. But you should do it with 100 HP, but he did it like at 60.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
He just want me to have -1 instead.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So, can they hold on?
Ooh,
OG.
But this is a good round. This default that they have done now, they're pressuring them to take Ivy control. So this is actually a good default. This is gonna... Are they gonna double fake? They're gonna fake B and go A?
They got
Or
2 at
B
Ivy.
split? That's a decision.
Yeah, they
making.
can go
with the Ivy?
Backtrack.
It looks like they're going down pop after, and that's never fun.
Ooh, this guy pop.
And now they go... Yeah. This is never the fun guy to go down.
Take, man.
Yeah. Let's see the double drop and both die. Yep, snap line.
Flash yourself.
And oh my god!
Man, this is so tilting, man. For me as a pop player, and I get killed mid-air. I want to quit instantly.
Kenny's going to win this round. Nope, just the first. Now, where's the bomb? No, it's been dropped. 13 seconds. It doesn't look like it's got enough in the tank, and it will be a 16-9. Someone called that. Someone said 16-9. Straight out of the gate. I think, Carrigan, you got the perfect call.
Yeah,
man.
I can take the credit.
Yeah, that was yours, man. I'll give you that one.
Oh, that was Chad when he was on here.
Was it Chad?
I did say 69.
Was me,
I don't want to take all the glory.
Yeah, okay.
But Carrigan can join.
Yeah,
Carrigan, I'm giving you that one instead. Yeah, that's yours, man.
That's about what we expected.
I said they will lose the Antico, though.
You did.
You did say that, but you can say that about pretty much every game these days in CSGO. Feels
It's
like
a 50-50.
nothing makes any sense anymore. No one really knows what's going to happen in those second rounds, but it is going to be G2 picking up the first one of Train. Nuke coming up next, boys. So, like you said, it's going to take time for this team to build on the OG side. Like, how much would you want to have? Did you do like talking like 6 months? Are we talking a few months until you're like ready to go?
I would say when you're doing a lineup, I have this like in my head. You have like 3 to 6 months. It's like the 0 to 6 months is like the first where you kind of get to know each other.
Sure.
When you hit 6 to 12 months, you should kind of hit your peak or actually know how high you can peak.
Yeah.
And then after that, obviously you correct if you change players or whatever. So that's how I always look at a lineup. 0 to 6 months.
Do you think we're going to see these guys at the major?
I think the major's tough when you think about Fnatic has to go through it.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of big
and
big names.
complexity from NA has to go to Europe. So I think it's really hard to say. NIP as well, I think.
Yeah,
right?
MIB are not the legends anymore, are they? So
no, but that's the major stuff. But the minor in Europe is gonna be insane.
Yeah, that's the minor, not even the challengers.
Yeah, it's a trick, heroic, Fnatic.
Yes, you're right.
You can keep on going.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, boys.
Yeah,
a lot of fun to have you on. And we're back with Map Number 2 very shortly. Do not go anywhere.